The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Shop on bostonstore.com on Thanksgiving Day and receive free shipping on purchases of $25 or more. By Pick and Save, proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Freighterton the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & Joy's, with locations in downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon, and celebrating the holidays at Mayfair Mall. And by Realty Executives, where the experts are.
They'll have to make room for more hardware in the trophy cases here at Arrowhead High School. Hi, I'm your host, Gary Howard, and welcome to Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. On this episode, we'll honor the Arrowhead Girls Swim State Champions and see the Warhawks in action in the Division I state football title game. That's all coming up, but we'll start this episode off in the gym with one of Wisconsin's finest high school gymnasts. Brad Preta, my main man, chalks it up with our Boston Store featured student athlete.
Amanda Cram seems to have all the ingredients needed to be successful in the gym.
She has a lot of spirit, and she loves to compete.
She has natural talent. She's been practicing since she was really young and competing, so it's helped her a lot.
Amanda started tumbling at the age of 3, and her gymnastics achievements have soared through the years. When she reached the 9th grade, she switched from club gymnastics to competing for Waterford Union High School, bringing skills that her coach had never taught.
It's been a challenge in that respect for me, and I've learned along with it, and we've gotten along great.
Since her freshman year, Amanda has won lots of conference and state titles. She came into this season re-motivating herself rather than reflecting on what she's already accomplished.
I just have to get myself motivated to go to practice and get everything back to the way it was, and then work new skills, obviously.
A nagging foot injury has limited Amanda's off-season workouts, but it doesn't keep her out of the gym.
In the summer, I do it I was doing it every day until my foot injury, and then I just go as much as I can without kind of re-injuring it.
So just where has Amanda stacked up in the state of Wisconsin? Well, at the state meet, she's finished as high as 2nd place on both the beam and the bars. She's been the state champion on the floor exercise twice, and she's been the state champion on the vault twice. That's in addition to being the all-around champion when she was a sophomore. Last year, Mandy placed 3rd at state in the all-around, even though the competition got tougher as Waterford moved up from Division II to the D1 level.
That was a whole new, step for her and for the team. And, we just took it as another opportunity to prove, how good she is, and she made the most of it.
Mandy isn't the first girl to win state titles for Waterford, and that kind of goal may be the last thing to cross her mind right now. She simply takes each meet as it comes. Caitlin Cram says her sister gets nervous before every meet, but handles that nervousness well. That's especially important when the biggest meets roll around.
I just go to the meets and just do my best, really. I don't think about really conference and sectionals yet. I just get through the season, and then obviously there's a little more pressure in conference and sectionals, but I try not to let it bother me.
Mandy is the Wolverines' captain, and despite all her individual success, hasn't forgotten that she's part of a team effort.
I think she is a great team player. She gets along with her other teammates well.
She's kind of a role model, nice to look up to her and try to be like her, I guess.
We wish Amanda, Caitlin, and the rest of the Wolverine squad good luck this season. Amanda is the recipient of this week's featured student athlete plaque, courtesy of Boston Store.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I never come wrong.
Together, we can all win.
What does it take to combat the various forms of cancer? Our patients know. It takes specialists that focus on specific cancer types. It takes an academic medical center like Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare, which is why our patients know we're the smart choice for cancer care. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice in cancer care, it's academic.
Approved. He likes it. He likes it. Oh.
Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
We're back at Arrowhead High School here on Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's High School Sports Show. We start this week's football highlights with Burlington Catholic Central's shot at a state title. Super smooth Tim Muma rocks and rolls the Pick and Save action reel.
Nobody in the state of Wisconsin did a better job of making their way into the end zone than Burlington Catholic Central, to the tune of over 5 touchdowns a game. But the D7 championship will challenge the adage that defense wins championships. Hilbert is giving up just over 8 points a contest, while the Hilltoppers, well, they've only scored less than 32 points one time all year. The Hilltoppers' only other appearance in Madison came in a 2004 loss, but this year would be different. After a scoreless first, Central goes to work. Off the terrific play fake, Reese Hartledge finds B.J. Ritzman on the sideline. Spin City to get past his man. You stay classy, San Diego. 63 yards with a dive in the paint. Ritzman opens the scoring and foreshadows a huge ball game for the wideout. After a blocked punt, Central has it 4th and 5 at the 24. Joe Spiegelhoff left unmarked over the middle. He'll land just shy of the end zone. So on the next play, Max Voss goes up and in with little resistance. 14-zip Hilltoppers in front, and they will lead 14-7 at the half. Opening drive of the third, Voss the boss bounces the carry outside, sheds a tackler, makes another miss, and he'll abuse the safety, driving him back 4 yards to the 3. Voss would cap the drive with his second touch, 21-7 Toppers. After Hilbert cuts the lead to 10, Central goes on a championship drive. Hartledge sprinting right, drills Ritzman to the outside, makes a move and turns upfield, 25 yards and a first. Same drive, different quarter. Quick toss to Ritzman over the middle, his second TD. A D7 record 136 yards on 6 catches for Ritzman. It's 30-14. After a fumble on the kickoff, Central has it 3rd and 6 at the 11, and it's coming right for us. Near corner, Ritzman, another state record, his 3rd receiving score, 37-14 lead, and the Toppers are on cruise control. But the defense isn't finished making a statement. Patterman thinks he's running for a first, but Sam Wagner flies in to pop the ball free into the air. Spiegelhoff there to seal it. 4 turnovers forced by the Hilltoppers as Burlington Catholic Central dominates in the second half to earn their first WIAA state title, 37-14 the final.
I'm super excited. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. It's kind of so surreal, and I can't believe that we actually did it.
The Hilltoppers complete a perfect 14-0 season the way they've done it all year. On this day, led by a record-breaking wide receiver.
I was hoping for a good day, but I could not expect 3 touchdowns and a win. I mean, more importantly, it's about the W.
I feel like I've used this line before. It was Homestead against Arrowhead in the Division I State Football Championship. Yeah, it's a repeat, but check it out in the Time Warner Cable Big Game.
Even here in Wisconsin, you don't often get high school football games that are played with temperatures down in the 20s. So this year's title matchup between Homestead and Arrowhead will come down to not just football talent, but also mental toughness. All right, have fun shooting the game. I'm going upstairs to warm up. Despite the chilly weather, Arrowhead fans had a fever, and the only prescription, more cowbell. Homestead and Arrowhead each came in 13-0. They were meeting in the title game for the third straight year. Check out the speed of Calvin Ramsey. You can't even see him take the ball. Ramsey breaks free down the sideline. He'll go 46 yards to get Arrowhead in scoring range. Ramsey finished the game with 132 yards rushing. A few plays later, Jeff Budzine opens the second quarter by drilling this 32-yard field goal, and the Warhawks have a 3-0 lead. Arrowhead adds to that lead when this snap sails over the head of Casey Barnes. He'll track it down and try to boot it away, but Derek Landish blocks it out of the end zone for a safety. 5-0 Arrowhead. The tide turns when Tom Parrish throws toward the sideline, where it's picked off by number 2, Tom Engel. Engel has a clear path to the end zone, 42 yards. Homestead would hold that 7-5 lead at the half. Coach Tom Tarasca's Arrowhead squad raced onto the field for the second half and kept up their excellent work on defense. Adam Lokman will read Casey Barnes perfectly, batting and then catching the pass. Barnes drives Lokman to the turf before he can pick up any return yards. The Highlanders keep it on the ground on their next possession. Junior Brian Bruneau gets the call. He'll weave his way 15 yards to the end zone. Homestead extends its lead to 13-5. Arrowhead would get a big lift from Calvin Ramsey. He takes the pitch from Tom Parrish, then eludes tacklers on his way to a 34-yard touchdown. The Warhawks are within 2.5 minutes remaining, so they'll try for 2. On that try, Tom Parrish lofts the ball to the corner for Colin Schreck, who makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. Homestead holds on to the lead. Arrowhead has to try an onside kick. Jeff Budzine executes it nicely, but Cameron Mickelson is there to pull it down. Homestead would run out the clock. Coach Dave Keel gets a cold shower on a chilly night. He won't mind as the Highlanders win 13-11, claiming the state championship for the second time in 3 years.
We had the feeling all along this year that we were going to finish the deal. And, you know, this senior class has worked so hard, 8 years in the making, and we got it done today. It's unbelievable.
This is our third year coming for most of us seniors, and someone had to lose, and it just happened to be us. We played an awesome game.
Now that high school football has wrapped up, the hoop season is upon us. Think your team can travel all the way on the road to Madison? Then check out the Preps Plus website and track that team at jsonline.com. You can find all the stats and everything else you need. Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's high school sports show, will be right back.
Button hook 7 slant right. Check, check. Red jet cross 9 on 3. If these mean anything to you, it means you're a real football fan. But are you watching it like a pro? Get HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable and catch the games you want to see in beautiful HD. Football in free HD. That's right, I said free. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for the HD programming we offer for free. Make the winning play. Switch to Time Warner Cable today for this great deal. It's a big win at home. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
So hard.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, I could no longer prepare meals or stay in my home and remain independent.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
Home-delivered meals from Goodwill brighten my day.
Together, we can all win.
Chip, Chairman?
Approved. Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
Now that the guys from the gridiron have gotten their props, it's time to do the same for the Wizards of the Water. We'll start that by recapping the girls' Division II swim meet.
When the state's fastest swimmers get together, seconds count, but tenths of a second or hundredths of a second truly matter. Catholic Memorial started the meet by living up to its top-seeded time in the 200-yard medley relay. Sisters Ellie and Anna Meinholz teamed with Ashley Mayuski and Lauren Shaendorf to win the race. Those four were Catholic Memorial's only four qualifiers for state, yet they led the Crusaders to a third-place team finish. Their team effort was matched by the individual performance of Kelsey Hoyen-Clark. The Brookfield Academy sophomore beat Shorewood's Ellie Sellinger to the wall to win the 200 freestyle in near record time. Kelsey followed that up by leading the field in her wake in the 500 free, winning the race by more than 9 seconds and missing the D2 state record by less than a quarter second. She'd like those records, but Kelsey is happy with the victories.
I didn't expect to have 2 wins, but I hope for them, but I just hope to do my best, and I did.
Shorewood's Claire Chamberlain was one of the most disappointed state champs you'll ever see. Chamberlain missed a record by 6/100ths of a second in the individual medley. Ellie Meinholz came over to congratulate and then comfort her. Chamberlain finished her day with a first and 2 second-place showings, helping Shorewood finish 6th in the team standings. Shorewood also got a state title from Ellie Sellinger. She surged past Plymouth freshman Kate Kreider in the black cap to win the 100 butterfly. Kreider would later claim victory in the breaststroke. Grafton had no individual champions, but the Blackhawks got a solid overall effort in the pool and big points from their divers. Grafton took home the runner-up trophy after taking one final dip in the pool.
It feels really good. We've been working really hard this whole season, so it's just a great gift for all of our hard work this whole season. We knew we'd get a great lead from the divers because we had 3 divers. So that got us off to a great start, and then we were just pumped this whole week, and this whole season actually we just knew that we were going to be really good.
Winning state has been a mission for the Arrowhead girls swim team all season long. Consider that mission accomplished. Now it's time to salute the Warhawks as the Realty Executives Team of the Week.
For the 6th time in 7 seasons, the Arrowhead girls swim team was celebrating a Division I state championship, this time getting the title back after a tough 5th place finish in 2007.
It's amazing. I know last year we were a little disappointed with the 5th place finish, but how they responded this year, the last 3 weeks, have just been phenomenal.
The Warhawks personified the team aspect of this championship, using their depth across the board to earn the gold, beating defending champ Madison East by 16 points. Only sophomore Emma Gurrell claimed the top spot in any event, as she would finish the 100-yard butterfly with the 2nd-best state time ever at 54.76 seconds, a mere 21/100ths of a second shy of the all-time record.
There's days we just wanted to give up. We were just so tired, and it all paid off. It all worked out in the end.
Gurrell got plenty of help from her teammates individually and in relays. Haley Patilla earned silver honors in both the 100 and 200 freestyle, picking up 34 points for the Warhawks. Meanwhile, Gurrell, Kate Jones, Karen Knight, and Holly Johnson narrowly missed first in the 200 medley relay, coming up 14/100ths of a second short to take 2nd, behind the only other area team to win an event, Badger Bigfoot Williams Bay, led by junior Emily Russert, who was also crowned the state champion for the 2nd straight year in the 100-yard breaststroke. But the day would belong to the Warhawks, as Tracy Vogel and company would take 3rd in the 200 freestyle relay as well.
They responded well. Again, I couldn't have asked anything more of those girls.
Winning state with the team that was way more important than my individual goal. I'm thrilled. It's a dream come true.
Randy and Janet Harris with Realty Executives Integrity present our Team of the Week plaque.
what does it take to become a leader in the treatment of neurological disorders? Our patients know. It takes the nation's leading specialists and a state-of-the-art neurosciences center. It takes an academic medical center like Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare, which is why our patients know we're the smart choice for neurological care. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic.
Okay, you're watching television, but you could be watching HD TV. When you get free HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable, your TV picture jumps right off the screen. Every detail comes to amazing life. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for HD programming we offer for free. We've got comedies, dramas, sports, all there and all looking better than ever. Right now, you can get HD service for one truly attractive price. Now this is the TV you really want to see. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I never come wrong.
Together, we can all win.
Every day been working so hard.
Did you know you can improve your vertical jump by an average of 21%? Hello, I'm Kimberly Kane. Joining us now is Mike Rebar. He's program coordinator at the Performance Enhancement Program and head athletic trainer at the Sports Medicine Center. Mike, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
21%, that's quite a lot.
Yes, the average increase in vertical jump is 21% for any athlete that comes through our program. And we also see dramatic increases in agility, power, and other measurements that we take athletes through.
So how do you make that happen here at the Sports Medicine Center?
Well, our athletes go through a comprehensive evaluation, and they go through a 6-week training program, and we take them through very quick motions with very light resistance.
Are there some athletes in certain sports that benefit most from this kind of program?
Every athlete at any level, any age, can benefit from our program.
Mike, thank you.
Thank you.
If you'd like to learn more about the Performance Enhancement Program at the Sports Medicine Center, go online to Froedtert.com/sports.
Players from a half a dozen high schools make up this one local high school hockey team. And last year, they almost made it to state. Super smooth Tim Muma comes out of hibernation with the Ice Bears and the Lackey and Joy Spotlight.
It's not uncommon for hockey teams in Wisconsin to use a mix of 2 or 3 schools to fill out a roster. But the Germantown Ice Bears have taken the term co-op to a new level. 6 different schools are represented on the ice, so you'd think chemistry would be a problem. Not so, despite the spread out locales.
We have team building exercises every given session, so we force the guys, no matter if they're freshmen, they're seniors, no matter what school they are, to interact and do team building exercises to kind of to break down those barriers and get them to feel like they're part of one program.
We have hockey every day of the week, so we see each other. We're like a family pretty much. We see each other every day, so it's really easy to develop chemistry.
This is just the 3rd year the Ice Bears are made up of players from Germantown, Menominee Falls, Sussex-Hamilton, Slinger, and West Bend East and West. So it was a surprise to just about everyone when G-Town made a deep playoff run last season.
I think it was just nice being the underdog, just coming back and surprising teams and playing our hardest. I don't think teams expected us to come out and play as good as we did.
As relatively unknowns, the squad quietly took 2nd in the North Shore Conference. and finished 13-6-1 in the 07-08 regular season. But they weren't done. The Ice Bears would win their first 2 playoff games 9-1 and 3-2, setting up a showdown with one of the best teams in the state, top-seeded Arrowhead.
It was insane. I don't even know how. We just came out, played our hearts out, and just gave it our all, and it was just awesome.
Cinderella avoided midnight, winning 2-0 on the Warhawks' home ice, leaving Germantown just a game from state. But they would come up just short, losing 3-1 to University School. You can take nothing away from the Ice Bears' magical run last year, but even they admit the underdog status gave them that element of surprise. Well, as they hit the ice this season, they have their own lofty goals, and their opponents know what to expect from them. So they're not sneaking up on anyone this season.
Last year, nobody really knew who we were. So going into games, we had no really pressure on us. But this year, we got a harder schedule. People expect more from us, so we actually have to live up to some standards.
Last season, 12 freshmen and sophomores played big minutes, and now the Ice Bears say they can feel the pressure of expecting to win, with no excuses of inexperience or youth.
We had guys that after the game said that their knees were knocking and they were nervous, but towards the end of the season we had, big game with Arrowhead and got to play in their place, and then as we progressed through the playoffs, you could just see the confidence.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. And a special shout out to the ladies from Arrowhead High School for winning the Division I Girls Swim Championship. Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah.
And don't forget to join us again next week. Same Preps Plus time, same Preps Plus channel. Have a great Thanksgiving. Until then, I'm Gary Howard. Peace.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Shop on bostonstore.com on Thanksgiving Day and receive free shipping on purchases of $25 or more. By Pick and Save, proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & Joy's, with locations in downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon, and celebrating the holidays at Mayfair Mall. And by Realty Executives, where the experts are.